Human nature is complicated. Often, people are a mix of opposing emotions and conflicting feelings. In real life, every individual is like a puzzle, difficult to fully understand. The Mahabharata reflects this complexity by showing different characters in a realistic way. One such character is Salya. Salya, who was the maternal uncle of Nakula and Sahadeva, was expected to support the Pandavas in battle. Yudhishthira even assumed Salya's loyalty without question. He sent Arjuna to Dvaraka to meet Krishna. Despite Krishna's clear love and support for the Pandavas, he decided to send his army to fight for the Kauravas instead. Salya was a skilled and proud warrior, very aware of his status and superiority. Duryodhana, wanting to win him over, flattered and catered to Salya's sense of self-importance. Though Salya cared for the Pandavas, his vanity made him susceptible to Duryodhana's tactics. Salya was torn between his personal dislike for Sri Krishna, who was highly honored by the Pandavas. He knew that if he joined their side, he would have to accept a less important role. The Mahabharata war offered many people a chance to fulfill their ambitions or settle old grudges. Salya, too, wanted recognition and a chance to showcase his wide range of talents. He believed he was better than Krishna at chariot driving, Bhima at fighting with a mace, and Arjuna at archery. Deep down, he feared being sidelined if he joined the Pandavas, and Yudhishthira, their leader, did nothing to ease his concerns. Instead, Yudhishthira assumed Salya's support without question, choosing to rely on Krishna over Salya when it mattered. Duryodhana, the leader of the Kauravas, saw an opportunity in this. As Salya and his army marched to join the Pandavas, Duryodhana arranged grand receptions along the way. He built luxurious guest houses, offered the finest food and drinks, and provided entertainment for Salya and his men. Salya, assuming these were arranged by the Pandavas, thanked the officials. To his surprise, they revealed that it was Duryodhana who had organized everything, with care and attention. They told Salya that Duryodhana even had delicacies brought from distant lands and had gathered dancers and musicians from across the country. Flattered by the royal treatment, Salya was delighted when Duryodhana arrived to personally greet him. Overwhelmed with gratitude, Salya hugged him and said, "O King of Kings, I am truly impressed by your kindness. Ask anything of me, and I will grant it." Duryodhana, knowing the time was right, replied, "Great warrior, I want you to fight for me in the coming war. I value your strength, and you will be given a place of honor in my camp. The Pandavas are too focused on worshipping Krishna, but with you on my side, we can balance the scales." Caught off guard by this unexpected request, Salya, his ego stroked by Duryodhana's praise, agreed on the spot, pledging his loyalty. However, not long after, doubts crept in, and his conscience began to trouble him. He turned to Duryodhana, saying, "King of Kings, this is not what I had foreseen." Salya knew that the Pandavas were expecting him, and though he had promised Duryodhana to fight for him, he felt he should inform Yudhishthira of his decision. "I need to meet with Yudhishthira first and explain my situation in a respectful way. I will return to you as soon as possible," Salya assured Duryodhana. Duryodhana, understanding Salya's position, said, "I see you as my ally, not my servant. Do what you must, but remember your promise to me." When Salya arrived at the Pandava camp in Upaplavya, Yudhishthira warmly welcomed him and shared the hardships and struggles that they had faced. Nakula even spoke of the time Yudhishthira brought him and his brothers back to life after their encounter with the Yaksha. Salya, touched by their words, said to Yudhishthira, "Kunti has been more than a mother to Nakula and Sahadeva, and you have been more than a brother to them. You have made my responsibility lighter.